Today, we're checking out the Raxium CXR series LED headlights with white daytime running lights, black housings, and clear lenses designed for the 2021 to 2023 Ford F-150s that have the factory halogen headlights. These headlights are a great option for F-150 owners looking to enhance nighttime visibility, modernize their truck's appearance, and add a touch of aggressive styling. Alright, right away, the standout feature of these headlights has got to be their advanced LED projector design, which provides a sharp, focused beam pattern for improved road visibility. The integrated white LED daytime running lights around the edges not only enhance visibility during the day, but also give your F-150 a distinctive, modern look that helps your truck stand out from stock. The black housing and clear lenses combination offers a slick, aggressive aesthetic that complements the truck's front end styling without being too over-the-top, modded out look. These headlights are designed to be a direct plug-and-play replacement for the factory units, and if you stick with me here for a few minutes, we'll show you that install here in a minute. These are also DOT and SAE compliant, ensuring that they're going to be street legal. The high-quality materials and construction techniques ensure durability and long-lasting performance, even in harsh driving conditions and long-term UV exposure. And getting more into detail about that construction, here it's going to be all about durability and performance. These headlights feature a robust black housing that resists moisture and dust, protecting the internal components and making sure they aren't going to start fogging up over time or give you any water intrusion issues. The clear polycarbonate lenses are designed to withstand impacts and resist that UV damage, maintaining their clarity over time and not getting hazy like those stock lights tend to do. The LED projector technology is not only a better illumination and better lighting, but it also saves you time and money in the long run without the need for replacing the bulbs as frequently as you do the stock halogens. Now, as far as pricing goes on these, they're coming in right around that low $800 price range. Considering the advanced LED technology, improved visibility, and the enhanced styling, these are a solid value for F-150 owners looking to upgrade their headlights. Installation is a straightforward headlight swap, so this is getting rated just a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and you can have this installed in about 1 hour of your time. The headlights are designed for a direct replacement for those factory units, and they're going to utilize the factory mounting points and connectors to simplify the process. Now let's check out exactly how that install process goes with an install video from one of our American Trucks customers.
Tools needed for this job are a clip remover, a ratchet, an extension, 7, 8, 10 millimeter, and a Phillips screwdriver. So we're going to remove these two 7 millimeter bolts. You're going to do this on both sides. Now we're over on the driver's side. Okay, with those 4 bolts removed, we're going to be removing this center piece right here. You'll just come to the side. Just want to pop it out right here. Should just slide out. It's on clips. Just pull around the bottom. And it's off. Next, we're going to be removing all of these push clips along here so that we can remove this cover and get access to remove the grill. This is the clip remover, and it does make it easier if you have a flathead just to get them started under there. all those push clips removed, all you're gonna have to do is move this box over. This should just lift right out. There's a little lip on the back here, so you have to lift the back out. Next, you're gonna wanna remove these 3 wires that are hooked up to your grill. This one right here just has a little push pin. So you'll just push that in and lift straight up. This far one over here is gonna have, where it's a little bit wider. All you're gonna do is squeeze that in. You're gonna have to shake this line a little bit. There you go. This last one down here, if you want to use a flathead to make it easier for your hands to reach, you can actually push in these pins on the side. This whole piece will come out. It'll make it much easier to take off. Then you're also going to want to remove these wire holders right here, because these wires are going to stay on when you take your grill off. This one, all we're going to do is just pop this up. Again, you can use your finger, it's not very difficult. And that line is free. On this one, it's actually all connected to a pin. So you'll just grab the whole wire. That will pop right out. All your wires are free. Next, we're going to remove these top 4 grill bolts. For that, we're going to be using our 10mm socket with an extension. Alright, next we're going to come back to the bottom piece that we removed. And here's where you're going to have your 2 8mm bolts that you're going to have to remove. We're going to use our 8mm socket with our extension again. Alright, with those bottom 2 bolts removed, you are ready to remove your grill. You can just grab up here, just pull down. You'll want to kind of grab at the bottom a little bit and pull up and out. And you just shimmy it kind of out of there. Shouldn't be very hard. That, your grill is removed. All right, next you're gonna come back to the top of your headlight. You're gonna have a couple push pins in there. Again, just using my flathead to kind of get me started. There's one on the passenger. You have one in the same spot. There you go. We're going to come remove these 2 top bolts on both headlights. For this, we're going to be using our 10mm socket. Okay, move over to the driver's side now. And the top is done. All right, now we're gonna move back down to the bottom of our headlight. We're gonna have 1 bolt down here in the bottom of your headlight. That one, we're gonna use our 10mm socket with extension and get in there. Then you're gonna wanna reach in on this side right here. Just hold under that bolt so it doesn't fall down underneath. This one is just going to be that nut right there. Again, you'll just reach under there so that you don't drop it. There's your second one. Now while you're down here, you're gonna switch over to your 8mm socket. Alright, and you've got the bottom done. Alright, now you are ready to remove your headlight with all the bolts out. You are going to have a pin in the back, it's just a push pin. So you're going to want to kind of grab the top of your headlight, just nudge it a little bit until your push pin pops out. You will have to wiggle slightly to get it out, just do a little tilting. Alright, tilt it over, and just unplug all your wire harnesses on your headlight. 1, 2, and 3. That headlight's removed. We'll move over to the driver's side now. Now the driver's side will be the same thing. You're going to have a push pin in the back in there. Just wiggle it till it pops out. Just kind of wiggle it out there. Unplug the same 3 wire harnesses. Got 1 and 3. Now both headlights are removed. First step we're going to take is to plug in our DRL harness. And for that, you are going to have to plug this into your fuse box. And so we're going to just come right over here to the passenger side, open up that fuse box. It's going to plug into fuse number 22, which is going to be this empty one right here. And your 10s here are going to face just like that and sit on top of your other one. Put it straight into this one. Push it down, make sure it's nice and snug. That's how it should look after it's installed. Next, we're going to take these wires for now and just run them along. So we're going to make sure your first connection for your passenger headlight is just going to rest over here. And we're going to take our driver's side connection, run it along back here. We're going to actually run it down under this air box right here. It comes out down here. And you've got that harness set up and ready for your headlights. Next, we are going to bring our headlight over. We're going to start with the passenger side here. Just going to rest it here, get all of our connections plugged in. And you can just match up the pins up here. Plug in until you hear it click. Grab our next one here. Try to make sure we don't have anything tangled. Check our side pin here. So you hear it click. Next, we're going to grab our 2-pin connector. Go right in. There we got the click there. DRL harness. Plug right in. Just match up that pin. So you hear your click. All your connections are hooked up. All right, next, if you don't want to mess, then feel free to grab your wires and just zip tie them together. And do our best not to tangle any wires either. You don't need to put it real tight on there, just snug. And that way, you got them all together and they're not just hanging everywhere. Now that we got all our wires connected, we're just gonna dry fit the headlight. Make sure everything fits right. That's how you took it out. You have to wiggle it in a little bit there. You want to line up that pin. Alright, we got our pin set in so our headlight will not move. Alright, now we're going to come over and connect all of our wires for our driver's side headlight. This one we've already got pre-zip tied. We're just going to plug in all of our connections. Alright, got all those hooked up. We're going to go ahead and dry fit it. You're also going to want to make sure down here that your stud sticking out from there where we took that nut off of. Lines up with that hole. Push in your top one until it clicks. Your headlight is set. All right, now we're gonna replace our nut down here on that stud. To do that, we're gonna use our 10mm socket. Just place that nut in there, slowly feed it in. Get nice and snug. And move to the driver's side and put the same nut on. All right, then we're gonna switch over to our 8mm socket. Get it nice and snug. Move to the passenger side. All right, your bottom bolts are set. Next, we're gonna reinstall our hardware up top of the headlight. We're gonna be using our 10mm socket to put our 2 bolts back in here. Nice and snug. Okay, and then we will put our push pin back in right here. Now we're going to repeat the same thing on the driver's side. Now we're going to put our 10mm bolts back in. And push our pick. Should slide in fairly easy. Everything lines up. Nice and snug. Alright, first we're going to start with the passenger side, the bottom of the grill. And reinsert our 8mm bolt down here in the corner. Nice and snug. All right, and you've got your bottom bolts in. All right, next we're gonna come reinstall our 4 10mm bolts here at the top. Right after you get those in, you can just move on down. We're going to get our wires reconnected here. First, we're going to run this small hose back inside of the clamp here. Go ahead and plug it in first. Make sure the length is good. Insert it in that clip. Push down. It's locked in. Alright, so we're going to run this clip back in. Lined up, push down, and that one's set. Take the connector here, right in, and your last one. Push till it clicks. Reinstall your cover on top of your grill. So you want to lift your box up, get down under there. All of our pins here. And one over here in the corner. And the cover is reinstalled. Alright, now we're going to reinstall our lip here. This one is a little bit tricky. You'll just have to kind of start at one end, wiggle your way around. We'll kind of just get this set in here a little bit. You're gonna want to watch these corners right here. Get that tucked in first. You're gonna want to take this piece, you kind of have to pull it up and around right here. Snug them in for now. Corner's good here. Come around this back side again, and again, you're gonna want to take this. Got to kind of bend it over that lip right there. There you go. We're going to be using our 7mm socket. Just going back in these two holes right here. Okay. Install our second one here. And move back to the driver's side. To loosen this one back up, just to get that line a little bit better. All right, we've got our holes lined up better now. Go ahead and reinstall your two 7mm bolts. Nice and snug. And you have got your bottom lip reinstalled.
That wraps up our review and install of the Raxium CXR series LED headlights with white daytime running lights, black housings, and clear lenses for the 2021 to 23 Ford F-150s. And for all things F-150, keep it right here at American Trucks.